Hi friends, getting a much later start than I wanted to today. I woke up at like 3 and then woke up at 5 and I laid in bed and scrolled until about 6, and I said I was going to get up, and then I ended up falling asleep scrolling on my phone. So it's now 10 to 10. I just woke up, so that's great. Nope, half the day's gone. I got a lot to do today. I got to run to Walmart first off, grab that neon pink paint, and hopefully they've got it, and look at getting some purple, like regular paint, like house paint or whatever. We changed our minds. We was gonna do the blue that I did on that one door down in the basement, and then that room in the basement on the benches outside and the trim, but we changed our minds and want to keep the purple theme going outside as well. So I'm gonna look for a lighter purple, not as dark as the one we went with inside, like a lavender, kind of like the color we did the bench, I guess is probably be the best way to describe it. But so get in the car this morning, start it, and the blower's not working. Nothing at all, out of any setting on the vent. I'm like, oh great, the blower motor resistor went out. Let me tell you, the South is not somewhere to live and not have AC. It's gross. Already this morning, it's sticky. It's sticky at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's humid. But anyways, the AC in the Cadillac went out the other day, so that's great. So I got to get that fixed. It needs a compressor. So the clutch is bad on it. The clutch is like $60, and a whole new compressor is like $100, $120. So to me, it just makes sense to replace the whole thing, the whole compressor. And then of course you have to get oil for the compressor, and then you have to obviously recharge the system, because I don't have one of them fancy, I don't know how much they cost, $5,000-$10,000 machines that sucks all the Freon out and then you can put it right back in. I don't have one of those machines. So luckily enough though, R134A for cars is cheap enough at Walmart. You can get a couple cans and call it good. I might spend another 80 bucks on Freon. I just wish the car would have waited another month or two to where we didn't need the AC, and I could have waited till spring. Opening this business has been very draining financially, physically, emotionally, but it'll be worth it in the end, right? No risk, no fun. No risk, no reward. So I'm not complaining, I'm just stating facts. But anyways, we're headed to Walmart. I gotta get that neon pink paint. I gotta look for some different purple paint, see what that's gonna cost, and head to the shop. I got a bunch of neons to hang. I gotta black out those windows, and whatever else comes our way today. So here we go, let's get it. Everything is so expensive all the time. It wasn't too bad today, I guess, but just adding things up in my head and looking at receipts and the bank account, and spent a ton of money on this business already. I really hope it's worth it. I think it will. I think all the other grooming places in the area are like 2 and 3 months out for their groom appointments. So I think that's going to be huge, and that's going to be huge for us, because I think once we're able to get the word out that we're reopening, I may just change the sign today, reopening soon. So I think that'll be huge for us, because the fact that if they can't get in somewhere else, they're going to come back to us, or they're going to check us out, whether they were a customer of ours or not before. I think the big thing is, what I've gathered, and I think I've mentioned this in other videos before, is that the previous manager kind of scorned people in the community, which is bad, because we're a small town, small community. Can't do that, right? Word's going to get out about negative more than it is positive. You have a good experience, that's expected, right? So when you go in somewhere and you have a good experience, that's expected, because it's a customer service related job, just like walking into Walmart, them having what they need, what you need, asking for help and getting it. That's all expected, right? But when you have a bad experience, you're gonna tell people, right? A good experience, you're not gonna tell anybody because it's expected. But a bad experience, everybody's gonna know. It's gonna spread like wildfire. You're gonna tell 10 people. That one person will tell 10 people. Now you've got 100 people that know about the bad experience that happened. So I think the key base number one thing is obviously, like I've always talked about, the wow factor. And it's more on my side of things, letting people know it's different people. And that's what I was getting at is that it's very, very important that people know that the old manager is not involved in this place anymore at all whatsoever. The old owner was out of touch. He didn't do much with the business. So I'm not going to put any blame on him for that. He's a cool dude. I get along with him great. He's helped us a lot in these last month with working on the place and answering questions about the building and stuff like that. But the old manager, on the other hand, has put a bad taste in people's mouths. And we got to change that. So we got to make sure people know that the old manager is not involved at all in any way, shape, or form with this business anymore, which I'm going to, obviously. And just get the message out that we're open again. And we're going to be doing things, and we're going to be doing things better and different. And unfortunately, the things that were done wrong, we are going to I'm not going to necessarily say put it on blast. I'm not going to bring it up unless it gets brought up. This place has an outbuilding that would be perfect for a doggy daycare, but it's never been utilized as that. And they used to advertise that they had doggy daycare, and they didn't. There was nowhere for the dogs to actually have doggy daycare in. Doggy daycare consists of them going outside, either in a fenced-in area and staying outside, but having access to come inside and cool off if need be, or being inside of a building that's big enough for them to just run around and play with other dogs, and that never happened here. So I guess I kind of am putting it on blast right now, but I'm not meaning to, right? Just to be clarification, just to be like I always like to be, transparent, right? There are some things that definitely needed to be changed. Safety issues, the doggy daycare thing, telling people that they were getting daycare and they weren't. That's wrong. Don't do that. But, anyways, we're back at the shop. I'm going to get everything unloaded, get the place opened up, and we're going to start on our today. So I just kind of showed up and started working because I got a lot of stuff on my mind. Just kind of got irritated with a phone call I just took. But anyways, we got a bunch of keychains. I was going to show you guys these as I dumped them in. They're just different colored paw prints. I don't remember. I think I got 100 of those just to go along with the other keychains. And then I got silicone wristbands. I'm going to do different colors. I just did purple to start because that's kind of our flagship color. Doggone Classy, the Classy crew on the silicone wristbands. So right now I'm just getting all this stuff put away. I got cocoa butter, coconut oil, nose and paw balm. We got these we're gonna sell. Paw and nose balm, cocoa butter, coconut oil, whatever. So I'm just getting that stuff put away in these tubs for right now. I got some fish bowls in the back. I'm going to paint the lids on those, get them cleaned up today, and then this stuff is going to go in those. The keychains, I bought 2 spinny racks that are going to go on top of these shelves. I bought 2. I don't know if I needed 2, but I bought 2. So anyways, got those coming. I hope those will come pretty quick. But things are coming together, of course, like I said. Got some painting to do today. I'm going to get these neons hung here in a minute, and we're going to go from there. I'll show you the neons here in a second. Like everything, I get in a hurry, and I don't read the descriptions on stuff, and I don't pay attention. And then when I get it, I'm upset because I wish I'd have really read the description, but I thought this was bigger. That's what she said. So this is my little coffee sign that I'm going to put somewhere over here. I don't know, I'm probably just going to hang it on the wall above it. I think it'll be all right. I mean, it's big enough. It gets the point across. It's coffee, right? I don't know if I'll figure out a way to set it here or hang it on the wall or something. I don't know. Obviously, I'm going to get an extension cord because that's not long enough, but just to show you guys. I like that though. I think it's cool. It gets the point across. I wanted a little bit bigger sign, but you know, it is what it is. Obviously, I can read. I just don't. It'll be fine. It's all fine. So anyways, we got some Black Rifle coffee. We got some French vanilla cappuccinos. We got some donut shop, 100% Arabic coffee. We got the Keurig machine, works good. So this is all coming together nicely. I need to get an extension cord to run from the wall over. I'll probably actually run it off the wall there. It's a shorter distance. And I forgot a hole saw again. Got 1,600 of them at home. I was just at Walmart. I could have just bought one, and I forgot again. What else is new? I need a hole saw. I want to drill a hole through the back of the backdrop or the backboard here and run the cord through it. Run an extension cord to the back with a power strip. So that's the clean look. We'll only have one extension cord run across the floor right there. Out of the way, just one clean look. And if I've got enough, I want to say I bought 12 feet of cord management, or maybe I bought 24 feet. I think I bought two 12-foot packages is what I got. So I've got 24 foot of the cable management stuff that sticks to the wall. So it's a nice clean look. So anywhere where I have to run extension cords, obviously coming from the TVs down to the wall outlets, obviously in those spots, obviously that's a given. I want to do it on the neons, but I think I'm going to run out fast. I'll probably end up having to buy another set. But even with the extension cords, I want to run it out and make it clean looking. I don't want cords run all over, and I don't want it to look hillbilly, for lack of a better term. But anyways, coffee shop signs up. Bingo, bango, bazinga. I'm not sure where this one's going to go yet. Gotta figure that out. Just to show you another one of the cool little neons that I got. I think this dude looks cool. A little pug or Frenchie, or I don't know, but he's got a cowboy hat on and the sunglasses. I thought that was cool. Goes along with the one I got on the wall over there, the wiener dog on the skateboard. The neons, I think, are just, I think it's going to bring a lot of life, a lot of high energy, good vibes, and that's what I'm all about, right? I want this place to be fun to come to. I'm not necessarily saying I want people to come here to hang out, because we are running a business, but if somebody wanted to stop by and hang out for a little bit, I wouldn't have an issue with that. I think, you know, it's a dog grooming salon, it is a place of business, but also at the same point in time, we want to be friendly, we want to have, you know, open door policy where if somebody wants to swing in just to hang out and say what's up, it's got good vibes, you know. We want it to be a place where people want to come, not just have to come because, oh, well, you know, my other groomer's booked for the next 2 months, I guess I'll go here. No, I want people to come here because it's popping, it's happening, it's the vibe, right? Just come and hang out, chill. I got the refrigerator coming. I got, it's a mini fridge, but it's a big mini fridge. 144 can, I think. Beverage cooler coming. So I talked to Red Bull, and Red Bull said that anything under 5 cases a month, I'd be better off doing on my own. I think I talked about this in a different video, but regardless, we're going to retouch now. So I talked to Red Bull. They said anything less than 5 cases a month, I'd be better off doing it on my own. The pricing doesn't really change that much drastically from retail. 5 cases or less. Okay, no sweat. My whole thing was, and I know I can buy one, but they're expensive, you don't get the cooler. If you're not an authorized retailer, you don't get the free cooler to put the beverages in. So what I'm going to do, y'all know I vinyl wrap stuff. So I currently, well not currently, but a couple days ago I ordered silver vinyl wrap, I ordered blue vinyl wrap. Real pretty, nice metallic, silver, metallic blue. And I ordered some Red Bull decals. So, you know what? I'm going to make my own Red Bull cooler. It is what it is, right? And then Kinetic. So the energy drink killer is going to kind of be redundant, or not redundant, but I can't think of the word. But I'm going to have Red Bull. I'm going to split my cooler in half, right? And I thought about this too, right? Like if I did 2 smaller coolers and just set them on top of each other and wrapped them in whatever they're going to be wrapped in. So Kinetic offers a deal, and again, I don't know if it'd be worth it for me or not. Kinetic offers a deal where if you commit to 4 cases a month for 6 months, they will send you a free cooler. Turnaround time on that cooler is 4 to 6 weeks because they do it per order. So it has to be built or whatever. They say built, wrapped, put together, or whatever. I mean, it's a cooler. I'm sure they just pull it off the shelf and wrap it and send it out. Kinetic is one of the biggest growing non-energy drink that gives you energy. It's full of ketones, things that your body produces naturally for mental focus, stability throughout the day, energy stability throughout the day. So anyways, I don't know, same thing. I have to commit to 4 cases a month for 6 months to get a free cooler. I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not, right? So 4 cases a month is going to be, not knowing if it's going to sell or not, is a pretty big expense to take on. I don't think I can drink 4 cases worth a month. I drink usually 1 energy drink a day or similar drinks. Kinetic is not an energy drink. It is, but it isn't. So in that retrospect, I'm talking 7 cans a week. A case is 12. I couldn't go through a full case of Kinetic by myself. So, and I don't know how well they'll take off here. We're a small, old school town, so I mean, if we get some of the younger crowd bringing their dogs in here, I might be able to spin it and, really pump the Kinetic and get it out to get the name out there. And it'll be worth it. And maybe down the road, that'll be a thing. So what my plan is, I'm rambling. My plan is, I got this pretty decent sized beverage cooler coming, refrigerator coming. I'm going to cut it in half, not literally, but probably the top half, just because Red Bull's more known. I'm going to do blue and silver with the Red Bull decals, and then on the bottom half, Kinetic's colors they're multiple colors. The base color is white, and then the logo, the main logo is just a black backwards K, but then the word itself is spelled out in different colors. I don't want to use the word rainbow, but for lack of a better term, rainbow, just because of my beliefs and feelings on things like that. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But there are multiple colors, we're going to say that. So, I'm going to split the cooler half and half. Simple as that. Top half's going to be Red Bull, bottom half is going to be Kinetic. I'm going to order a couple cases, fill the cooler up, see what happens. We're also going to have water in there as well. So for people who don't want the energy drinks, who may not want coffee, if it's a scorching hot day and just wants a bottle of water. So we're going to have the coffee. It's going to be complimentary. We're not going to charge for the coffee. You come in, you get your dog done or whatever. You want to grab a coffee. Kinetics, Red Bulls, and waters. Kinetics and Red Bulls for sure are going to be sold. I'm still bouncing back and forth with the waters. If the water's going to be complimentary or if we're going to sell it for, I don't know, $1 a bottle or something. But that's where we're at today. So I got one more, and this one I'm really excited about. Again, I didn't look at the dimensions like an idiot. I thought it'd be bigger. That's what she said. But this one I'm really excited about. This one I'll show you. Hang on. Excited about, and it's fine the size it is. I'm not really upset about it. I did think it was going to be bigger, but that's what she said. But nonetheless, the name of the company in our colors, purple. I know it looks pink on camera. I already checked it out, but doggone classy. So that's going to get hung up either right above front of house or off to the side of front of house. And this one I am going to need an extension cord for because there's no plugs over there, unfortunately. But I thought that was super cool. So I got this one done. We're going to have a special Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think from 1 to 3, we're going to do what's called Yappy Hour. Happy hour for the dogs, where you come in, it'll be like half price nail trims. And if you come in during Yappy Hour, you can either choose, we're going to do pup cups, or we're going to do treats, just a bag of treats. So you can choose whatever you want for your dog. Half price nail trims, 1 to 3, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then the pup cups, either pup cups or treats, and if you come between 1 and 3. Anyways, I thought that was really cool. I think it turned out really cool. So I'm pretty excited about this one. Like I said, it's making the place ours, and that's what I wanted more than anything. All right, so I kind of want neons on each wall, right? That's just kind of where I'm at with it. I should have drove my truck today. I got a ton more garbage here. Kind of wanted neons on each wall. So, although not ideal, or maybe it is. Why is there? tell you what, just the ignorance of people. Taping stuff to walls. Do it right. Moses. Anyways. We're gonna put this dude right here, I think. Yeah, I like that. Kind of small for right here, but whatever. Maybe bring him down a little bit. About right there. Yeah, that looks good. I think he's gonna go good right there. So anyways, I kind of want neons in each wall, so that's kind of where we're going with it. I put one on each side of the window over there. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have split them up, but it's whatever. It is what it is. So I think I've got one or two more neons coming now. I ordered a couple more the other night. I gotta slow down spending money. But anyways, I think I ordered two more the other night, so we'll be able to fill out the walls because the big main wall doesn't have any neons on it at all. So we're gonna want to change that, except for the coffee sign. But anyways. And of course that would be the case too. Screw heads are too big, that's alright. We'll just do it this way. Hold her up there and then put her in. Not too tight now, it's just plastic. Perfect. Way too tight. Perfect. So, as I was talking about before, we want to utilize these glass windows for like menu boards. So what I got some blackout vinyl, it's called. So the back side of it's supposed to be black. So I'll be able to put this on the glass on the inside, and be able to still write on the glass with the liquid chalk markers. These guys. But it'll give us a black background to write on, much like a chalkboard. So right now I'm only going to do the one window. I'm only going to do this window for right now. We talked about doing both, but also we started thinking about it. It's our break room on the inside, right? And I don't want the girls if they're going to sit in there, or if they're sitting in there utilizing the break room, I don't want them to feel like trapped in, closed in. So I'm going to do this window 100%. And I don't know about this window. I may only do half of it if I do it. So in that retrospect, we're going to get this knocked out real quick. And I think I got a cool idea for how I'm going to do this. But first things first, we got to get the blinds down. Me and blinds don't usually get along. I'm probably going to break them. I don't know. Just the kind of blinds they are. There's no. Yep. Okay. Sure. Yep. Mm-hmm. So these aren't broken, surprisingly. But those are. So what I'll end up probably doing is if we only utilize this one window, I'll probably just take these blinds and stick them on that side, to be honest. So hopefully I don't break these getting them down, because I do want to reuse them. And let me tell you, blinds are not cheap. I don't even see how they go in. What in the devil? What is it? Well, for crying in the mud, help me understand. Hey, one-time use? I gotta get some tools, clearly. I don't know. So I think I got it figured out. They're probably gonna come crashing down. Don't break. Yahtzee. I don't understand. Something so simple has to be so hard. Oh my God, why is there 3? Yahtzee. I didn't break them. Shockingly enough. Oh, ow, stop it. I don't like it. Alright, so first things first, I gotta clean the window. I'm not gonna bore y'all with that process. I'm just gonna Windex it. So, apparently this isn't, I don't understand it, really. It's more of a window clean, I guess, than like a vinyl. It's removable. I didn't realize that. That's, I don't know. Okay, sure. As long as it works. And the top's not going to stick real well. So maybe I'll just have to tape the top, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Oh. Definitely this side. I got cheated. This isn't gonna work. Or maybe you are supposed to tape it up at the top, and then the rest of it just clings to the window. Because like in the center here, if I'm holding it, the center, it's clinging pretty good. It's sticking on there. So maybe, I don't know, it didn't even come with directions. Help me understand. Well, that's what I'm going to do, okay? It's supposed to be clean, window cling, I guess, not vinyl. So I'm going to tape it to the top of the window frame, and I'm going to squeegee it out across the main portion of the window. And it's just, it is what it is at that point then. Maybe I'll tape the sides, but hopefully it sticks in the middle. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to have to be held up somehow or another. Maybe I'm going to get on the interwebs and I'm going to read about this stuff. That's probably what I should do. We're good. Crisis averted. Figured it out. Allegedly. See how many wrinkles I can get in it, huh? It's still like a cling, but I don't know. It's cool. Almost like a carpet. I don't even know how to explain it. But get any glue marks. I guess there really isn't glue, it's just a cling, but any marks trapped in it. That makes sense. Yeah, look at that. Well, would you look at that? That's going on like hot buttered popcorn. I like it. Now that I figured it out, I like it. That is definitely cool. I'm glad I found this stuff. This is working perfect for what we needed it for. Smooth, like hot buttered popcorn. Gotta keep track of what I got going on here. waste any if I can help it. Not really quite sure what I'd use a small piece like that for, but you never know, right? So, anyways. Hey, got to see, and then we'll just trim it up at the bottom here, which I know you guys probably cannot see. Maybe. Need a new blade. Apparently it's not sharp enough. There we go. Smooth like hot butter popcorn. God, I'm glad I got 3 rolls. It's going to take all 3 for one frickin' window. So I guess I'm only doing 1 window. So 3 rolls. 1 strip took almost 1 roll. So there's that. Just a little trim work, she's all done. Checking stuff off the list. So, our little purple sofa showed up. So I'm gonna run back to the house real quick and grab it. For the simple fact, yeah, it's a lot of running, and I hate that. But there's really nowhere to keep it. I mean, we can put it in the garage, I guess, but I might as well just run home and grab it quick and come back with it. I'm hoping if I put the seats down, it'll fit in the little car here, the Trax, the gas saver. If not, I'll just have to load it in my truck and waste half a tank of gas driving from there to here. Not a half, probably a quarter. And it is what it is, but I prefer not to. I hope I can get it to fit back here is my point. But here we go, on the way back to the house real quick. I would have never guessed in a million years that I'd get this giant box in this car, but I did. The box is as big as the car. The couch is 54 inches. So, put the back seats down, and it's in here. We got her to fit. Let's go. Happy about that. Had to stop at the old 5-star and grab a little something to wet the back neck with, so I grabbed a cheeseburger from the gas station and a large sweet tea. Love it. So, plan is, I don't have one. Sweet tea tastes funny. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to the shop and I'm gonna get this chair unloaded. I don't know if I gotta put the legs on it or not. I don't know. I haven't looked yet. So, if in fact I do have to put the legs on it, then I'll throw the legs on it quick. I am still shocked I got that big box in this little tiny car. But anyways, yeah, and just try to figure out where it's gonna go, and then I got some painting to do. It just seems like a never-ending thing with the painting, but regardless, let's go. Now, did everything I hoped and dreamed it would be? Oh, Jesus. Cheese and rice. Need a knife. Is it Chinese junk? Made in China. Cancer and reproductive harm. Oh, that's lovely. Ooh, and it came with pillows. And I do have to put the legs on it, looks like. That's nice. Very nice. Great success. For my wife. Alright, so we got some white fluffy pillows to go with it. Yeah, alright. We got some destructions. We got some legs and hardware, I'm guessing. Individually wrapped. I like it. I like it. Alright, well, they're stepping their game up here. I'm digging it. Okay, alright, alright, alright. Look at this. They actually individually wrapped so they don't get scratched. I like it a lot. And the sofa itself. It's, yeah, okay, sure. Yep, It's purple. It's what we ordered. Found some chairs that are going to match this that I'm going to order. They're 70 bucks a piece for sitting out here. She wanted this for the dogs to sit on and get pictures with. Look, if that's what ends up happening, that's what ends up happening. Am I going to be happy about it? No. This thing was $200 freaking dollars, which in retrospect for furniture, 200 bucks I think is probably cheap for something like this. But in the same stroke of imagination or whatever, I don't want dogs ruining it. This is nice. It's whatever though. It's whatever. Let's get these legs on, huh? Oh, I'm gonna have to do it by hand. I don't have any bits with me, I don't think. Ooh, the legs are gold. Ooh. Bougie. Oh wow, look at that. Very nice. Do they go out, I guess? Yeah, they're gonna go out. All right, let's see. Do this without breaking it. Spent $200 on it. I don't want it broken. Wow. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well. Wow, for crying in the mud. This couch is super nice. I know it's brand new. It's not very comfortable. It's hard. So, yeah. I just feel like this is something that would be like in a sitting room that nobody sits in a fancy house, you know, just for decorative use. But hey, whatever. She wanted purple, she got purple. Eating lunch, gas station cheeseburger. But anyways, I had planned on painting the bench outside, but there's some clouds starting to tootle their way in. So I don't know. I've got a tarp here. I suppose I could bring the bench inside and paint it inside. I might do that. I was just going to paint it outside. That way I don't have to worry about drips. But I want to start getting stuff done. So obviously won't be able to paint the building today because it's going to rain, or it looks like it's going to rain. I don't know. I haven't looked at the forecast yet. But I don't know. Right now I'm going to finish enjoying this cheeseburger and the half a bag of Doritos I've got from the other day that are most likely stale. And then I'm going to spray paint the outlets. And then I just might move that bench inside. I haven't really decided yet. So this bench here, I'm going to take it in the shop, I think, and put it on a tarp and paint it. I think that'll be the best case scenario in case it does rain. So upon further inspection of the bench, the outdoor bench, I'm going to wait on that. It needs to be pressure washed to do it right. I'm kind of scared to paint anything outside that can't be moved inside, just for the simple fact of it looks like rain. I don't know. We'll see. I got this little fence I want to paint too. And then the building itself is going to get painted. Anything that's black on the building is going to get painted purple as well. So maybe I'll just start with this fence for today. I don't know. We'll see. I forgot the actual name of the color, but it's like a light lilac color here. I don't know. I'm spilling it. It's like a light lilac. It's okay. It'll do. Almost gray actually now that it's out in the sunlight. So I went ahead and I did the fence. I'm going to do this little spot here, and I'm probably going to do the archway today, right here, and maybe around the front door. I haven't really decided how far I'm going to go yet. It just depends on how long it takes. Today is my Sunday. I go back to work tomorrow, so we'll see how much I can get done here. And also, almost forgot, the roofers showed up today. They dropped their trailer off, so that's pretty exciting. So that means, I would assume that means that we're going to be getting a new roof here directly. So roofers dropped their trailer off today. So they did say it'd be this week, so that's pretty awesome. Anyways, yeah. All right, guys, I am beat. It has been a long day. I worked about 2-3 hours longer than I said I wanted to work, But that's all right. It'll all play out in the end. It's fine. I'm gonna head home. I got laundry to do, and I got to get ready for work tomorrow. But we've had, what the hell was that? I'm hearing things. We've had a very productive couple days this week, so I'm pretty happy about that. This place haunted or what? I swear to God, I just heard something. I had a very productive few days this week. Saturday, Sunday, yesterday, and then today. I'm extremely happy with what we've gotten accomplished. Well, maybe that's what it was. The old guy was walking through the parking lot. TVs hung. The rest of the neons showed up. Not the rest, but a few more. We got the couch, TVs, painted, bench painted, got some outside work done. I'm glad the rain held off for me. That's pretty awesome. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty excited. Pretty happy, I guess, if you will. You know, got the coffee sign. I don't know why that. Maybe just because of how bright it is. There we go. Put the focus on it. Got the coffee sign up. We got a couple more neons hung, like I said. So, you know, it's all been worth it. I hope. Doggone classy. Look at that. I got the window blacked out so we can use that as a menu board. Man, I tell you what, it's just a lot of work, but it'll all be worth it in the end. When this place is up and running and we're bankrolling money, which I hope is what happens, I don't see why not, but I'm very optimistic, very hopeful, if you will. But I appreciate you guys as always. It's kind of a longer one today, but I don't know. I got 4 days of work this week, so there'll be no Saturday video. Sunday, we'll have a Sunday video though. I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week, so no Saturday video. Sunday, I don't know what we're going to do Sunday. Talk to the internet people. They're not going to get me the high-speed fiber optic stuff right off the jump, but either tomorrow or Thursday, they're supposed to be sending a tech out, so I'll have to jet over here. Hopefully work will understand, and I'll be able to break free for a few. But they're just going to get me some... I don't even know what she said it was, but just some internet so we can get on the computer, check out the program, and get the credit card machine up and going. And so we won't have phone yet, and we won't have high-speed internet, but we'll have internet, so whatever that means. But anyways, appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys Sunday with another video. What I'm really hoping, I know I keep going to end the video and then I don't. What I'm really hoping is we can just get this place cleaned up. The problem is our dumpster at the house comes at the end of the month. So I don't want to keep taking trash home and piling it up in the bed of my truck for that reason, because it's going to sit for a couple more weeks. But I also don't want to fill our dumpster at home, because then we won't have anywhere to put garbage from the house. But I'm really hoping this weekend we can get the shop cleaned up 100%, get everything moved somewhere. That's the problem. Every room in this building is being utilized for something, but that's my goal this weekend, so I'm going to stick to that goal, and we'll have internet, so I know Kelly will be busy working on getting the program up and going. All right, for realsy this time. Appreciate you guys more than you know. Even the 10 or 15 views that I get, it doesn't discourage me. I'm going to keep making videos. I'm going to still make videos. Doesn't matter. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we will catch you Sunday.